Welcome to Hide Under the Covers. Tonight's episode, The Foundation Stone, written by D.R. Ray. Sterling University was founded on knowledge, but what if beneath its foundation lay secrets not meant to be unearthed? Ghosts of power, guilt, and sacrifice echo through corridors built over sacred ground. A forgotten child cries for justice in the walls of bureaucracy. Turn down the lights, lean in, and remember, some things were buried for a reason. Act 1. The opening. It began with a celebration. The opening of Whitlock Administration Tower, a $42 million behemoth raised on ancient soil. The speeches were bold, the ribbon red, but no one noticed the ground pulsing beneath their feet.
Today, we claim the future. The Whitlock Tower is not just an office. It is a legacy, a symbol of what vision and order can achieve.
The legacy he spoke of was stolen, not built. Beneath the concrete and ambition lay a warning, and a child's restless bones. Watching from afar, a woman in a tan coat lowers her camera. Elena Cross, alumna turned investigator. She's returned for more than photos. Her eyes scan the crowd, but her thoughts dwell underground. She then speaks quietly into her recorder.
This is Elena Cross. 15 years since I left Sterling. Now I'm back to uncover what no one dares mention. The truth about a girl named Sarah Whitlock, buried once by violence, again by silence.
Elena then calls Dr. Lydia Reyes, 38, anthropologist who resigned in protest of the tower, keeper of old truths.
Dr. Reyes, it's Cross. I'm at the site.
Be very careful, Elena. Sarah's bones were found during pre-construction. Holt tried to cover it up. All it did was delay the work.
Her mother demanded answers. Holt made the evidence vanish. The official report says nothing.
Sarah Whitlock, age 10, her mother, a tribal rights activist. They tried to block the sale of the land. Sarah vanished after a late-night protest. Her mother searched for her frantically, but to no avail. Her final steps lead Elena toward the shadow of Whitlock Tower. Act 2. Sarah's Whisper. 9:53 p.m. A fog rolls through the campus. Elena, dressed like faculty, uses a forged badge to slip through a rear entrance. Her destination? The sub-basement of Whitlock Tower. She gains access and walks slowly down the dank hallway, water dripping, dim lights flickering. When all of a sudden...
Whoa there, miss. These halls close at 8.
Oh my, you frightened me. Evening, I'm Elena Cross, investigative reporter. I'm tracing the Sarah Whitlock case. You must be Victor.
Took guts coming here. Come with me. Office is this way.
Victor Mendez walks with a limp. Decades on graveyard shifts have shown him things others refuse to see. He leads her past flickering bulbs and faded directories, closing door.
Girl like her shouldn't have died like that. I saw the stairwell open itself last month. No code, just opened. Sometimes I see her, in reflections, barefoot, watching.
Was there anyone else here that night?
Victor quietly.
Dean Holt. Security logs showed he accessed Sub B 2 minutes after Sarah vanished. Next day, logs were wiped.
Eleanor follows Victor's directions down Corridor C, an old wing shuttered for renovation. Her flashlight cuts through dust and mold. Beneath her feet, red clay streaks the floor. She once again dictates into her recorder.
Entering east stairwell. No cameras. Soil here matches pre-colonial samples. This wasn't just overlooked. It was desecrated.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down.
Sarah?
And you had better come back, miss. She's not alone down there.
He told me not to scream. He said I fell, but I remember to push. Oh, do push.
The floor shudders, like something moves underneath. Elena's recorder shorts out. Emergency lights snap on red. Red clay streaks her boots. Behind Elena, the stairwell door swings open on its own. Inside, just darkness. But imprinted in the dust, a child's footprint and another dragging beside it.
We had better go now, miss.
Yes, I think I need a drink.
I'm with you. I've got some 15-year-old scotch stashed away in my office that I've been saving for a special occasion. I think this qualifies.
Act 3. The Foundation Stone. The next morning breaks in a grey, overcast sky. Eleanor drives through pine shadows to the bungalow of Dr. Lydia Ray's, a home of relics and rage. She has a lot to tell the good professor.
You look like hell.
Oh, I think I've been there.
I just made coffee. Would you like some?
No, thank you. I heard her. She's reaching out. And something else is reaching back.
Maps and bones surround them. Ancient warnings ignored by modern greed. Dr. Reyes pulls out a folder.
This was filed by a grounds crewman. Construction uncovered children's teeth, crushed, all buried together. Sarah was the only modern girl among them.
They tried to erase the old ground and use Sarah as the mortar.
So, what now, do you think?
I believe I have a plan.
Midnight. Elena returns to the tower with new purpose. She climbs to the control room. It is filled with servers, computers with a wall of monitors that show the CCTV angles. She logs in, watches, waits. When all of a sudden, a ghostly image of a little girl appears on screen.
I was singing. He said, "Be quiet." I said, "No!"
Who? Sarah? Who hurt you?
Sarah, he pushed me where no one would find me. But the ground remembered.
The screens flicker, then freeze at 2:17. A camera activates. It's Holt's office, empty. Then his desk drawer slams shut. No hands, just rage. Then, a voice cuts through.
She is not the only one buried here.
There's more than Sarah here. This tower's built on a mass grave. Native, colonial. Sarah was the warning and we ignored it.
Act 4. The foundation falls. A storm has moved in. The thunder, rain, and wind is raging outside. Elena receives a text from Victor urging her to come to the sub-basement. Cautiously, she makes her way down and encounters Victor in the shadows.
Victor? What is it? What's happening?
He asked me to bring Holt to the sub-basement. Said he had questions. Said it was time.
What? Who told you to do? What did you do, Victor?
What the voice wanted. What Sarah needed me to. I texted Holt claiming urgent vandalism reports in the boiler room.
Holt arrives minutes later, descending alone.
Victor? What's going on down here? This place reeks.
Hello, Dean Holt.
Who's there? Victor? What is this?
Sarah steps into the dim red light. Pale, wet, whole. She moves forward. Holt backs away.
You're not real. You fell. I tried to help you. You were going to hurt the project.
You grabbed me. You shouted. You pushed.
No! It was an accident. You shouldn't have been there. I told you to leave it alone.
And now you leave. You leave all of this so-called ambition and achievement.
He retreats, step by step, toward the old coal chute door behind him, now slightly ajar. One final step. Wood splinters. A scream. Holt falls into darkness. Holt, terrified, screaming. Elena and Victor are holding on to each other in terror as the storm outside suddenly subsides. Sarah then turns to Elena and Victor and says,
Please tell my mother I'm fine and that I love her.
and then Sarah disappears. Then the building starts to tremble and shake as Elena and Victor hurries to get outside. They run a great distance away. They then turn and look back as the building crumbles and implodes on itself and leaves a very large sinkhole where the building once stood. Victor then says,
I quit!
Epilogue. 1 year later. There is a beautiful park where many flowers bloom. There is a plaque dedicated to Sarah Whitlock. Elena's voice now comes only through tape.
If you're hearing this, remember Sarah Whitlock. She died screaming beneath ambition. And only when the dead scream louder than the living do we listen.